Hi, I'm Seth Phelps, Dean at River Valley Charter School. Thank you for taking the time to come out to orientation today. I'm sure you guys are very excited and have lots of questions about how we get started. We're going to walk you through everything today, and by the end of today, you'll be ready to go for next week. I'm going to hand things off to my good friend Chip Clarkson. He's going to show you guys everything in your packet, and then you're going to follow me outside. I'll show you guys where to go. You're going to split from parents and students. Students will go to the media center, and parents will fill out all of their paperwork. And I'll see you guys after Chip talks to you.
Well, hello and welcome. My name is Chip Clarkson. I'm excited to be your host this year for River Valley Charter School's Back to School Orientation. We have a lot of exciting things going on today, and we're going to be sharing just a little bit so you can get the best out of today. I want to welcome back all of our returning students. I hope you had a great summer and are ready to get started again. And I really want to welcome all the new students. You know, you're going to love this River Valley family. It won't take long. You're going to have new friends and just, well, you'll know this is your place. Well, let me give you some ideas of what today's going to be. Again, it's a big day. We have a lot of information and a lot of places for you guys to go and just kind of get comfortable with the campus. So first of all, you all should have gotten a blue packet when you got to the front gate. Take a look at that packet and let's go through some of that information. So when you arrived today and came in the gate, you should have gotten a couple of things at the first table. So there should have been a River Valley Charter School blue folder, which has most of the important information that you're going to need. The other piece of information that's really important is the master agreement. Now, the master agreement is specific for each student. And on this master agreement, it'll explain some of the classes that they're going to be taking. But most importantly, these are the rules that you're going to need to follow as a parent and as a student to make sure that you're getting the most that you can out of River Valley. And we're following through with what we're promising to do for you as well. So the important thing is for signing this document is a student must sign it and the parents must sign it. And you need to sign it for the first day of school, which would be on Monday. That Monday was the first day you weren't here in school. You're actually doing independent studies at home, but that is actually your first day of school. So it'll be this coming Monday that you'll need to put that date on there for. Then turn it in. The rest of the signatures for the teachers, that'll all be done in-house. We'll take care of that for you. So let's slide into the folder here if you want to grab your folder and open it up, and let's see what we have in there for you. So first of all, on the left side, you're going to have some information that's going to help you out today a little bit as you're going through campus. First is the map. The map will kind of give you an overview of the school, and if you get lost, well, the school's so small you'll find your way back to the front pretty easy. Next is the bell schedule. Now the bell schedule, school starts at 8:30, not 8:31, so make sure you're here at 8:30. And be ready for class and in class at 8:30, not heading to class at 8:30, but class starts at what time? 8:30. Very good. You got it. So the schedule there's for you for the typical day and also for the minimum day bell schedule that we'll have from time to time. And then the important dates calendar, which kind of tells all of the things that are going to be happening on campus. There may be some additions that come out, and you'll get a lot of that through Jupiter Mail and things like that. But just hang on to that, and it'll give you an overview of what it is we're doing throughout the year. Next is River Valley drop-off guidelines. It works pretty smooth if everybody's kind of following this. If people are just dropping wherever they want or dropping in the red zones or in the handicap zones, it gets a little chaotic. So I know Mr. Riddle was telling me that he'd really appreciate it if you guys follow this. As you pull into the school, take a look at this. You'll see there's a little map that kind of shows you how to drive all the way through the parking lot and kind of make that loop through the big back lot and then dropping off on the back side so none of the students are having to walk through any traffic, and it keeps them safe. The next thing is the Chromebook protection plan. So we highly encourage you to get this. The Chromebooks are not cheap. So we're encouraging you to do the protection plan. It's $35 and it's well worth it. So as long as it's accidental damage it has caused, but that doesn't mean playing Frisbee with the Chromebook or put it in your backpack and throw it in the trunk and it gets squished. That's more intentional. So as long as you guys are taking care of it and being studious about how you're handling things, I'd encourage you to get this. That's going to save you a lot of money if something gets broke down the road. So all you need to do with that is nothing to be filled out. Just write a check, cash, however it is. You can turn it into Miss Stacy with the student's name on it, and we'll get you on the list. So if something does happen, you're going to be covered. And then for those of you who are taking PE, there are some forms and some guidelines here for you to follow. Mr. Bowman is still handling all the PE stuff, so all the things are going to get turned into him. But there's actually a log that you can see here that you'll be filling out that you'll be using throughout the time to kind of track what is it that you're doing. So if you're out doing sports and things like that, just track the times you're doing. If you're going on walks, you're doing runs, you're doing Zumba, whatever it is, if you're taking PE, that information is going to be important for you. And for 7th graders only, there is a form that has to be filled out. It's for the type 2 diabetes information for the incoming 7th graders. So if you're a 7th grader, please make sure you fill that information out and turn that in. And then in the middle of your folder, when you walked in, it actually wasn't in one of the sleeves, is actually a little bit of a checklist so you know what you have to turn in before you leave for the day. And actually on your way out, you'll have a little tent that's set up. I believe Mrs. Farrell will be back there, and we'll be able to gather all that information from you to make sure you have everything set. So the first thing is take a look and kind of glance through the student responsibilities for kind of the important things on campus. The rules and regulations that they'll need to follow, and the media center agreement form that they'll need to sign as well. So that first page is just for you to kind of read and take home. The second one here is that you've read and understand the River Valley Charter School policies, the student admission agreement, parent admission agreement, student technology, all of that. Both the parents and the student need to sign that specific form. And then the next form we have here is for, I don't even remember what this is. That's terrible. Oh, God, okay, I'm sorry. Now I know. Okay, I'll have to cut that out. And so the next form is for those students who are new. We're going to need to pull your information from the previous school that you were at. So we have CUME folders that are kept at each of the schools. So this is a request that gives us the ability to reach out to that school and get your CUME folder so we can start updating it with information from while you're here at River Valley. And also just as important is a student emergency card. This needs to be filled out by the parents. Please put down anybody that you think may be picking up your student at some specific time if there's an emergency and it's not you or a guardian. If there's an aunt, there's an uncle, there's somebody, a friend that's going to be picking up, we'll need to make sure we have that information on hand, or we will not be releasing the student to anybody unless they're on this emergency contact list. Some other important information is on there as far as maybe allergies or diabetes or other things that we need to know to make sure the students stay safe while they're on campus. And then the media agreement, another one of the state forms that we are required to give to you, media release form, pretty simple. If you want to kind of read through that, check the boxes and sign the bottom. And I think we're getting to the last one almost. And the last one is a home housing questionnaire. Again, another state form that we're required to give to you. So if you can check the appropriate boxes and sign your name at the bottom, you'll be good with that. And the last thing in the folder, if you want to take a look, especially if you're a new student, the returning students, they're going to already know this, but your Jupyter login is going to be critical for you guys to be successful while you're here on campus. So for the new students, take this information with you when you go into the media center to get your Chromebook.
So that kind of helps us get an idea what the paperwork is all about. Now, let's pass things over to Dean Phelps, and he'll show you where you guys need to go next.
Thanks, Chip. All right, we're going to go out a different way than we came in because we have another group waiting to watch the video. So follow me on out through Mrs. Huff's room. All right, so follow me on down this way. We're going to split you guys off into two different groups, one for parents and one for students. And remember, if you guys have any questions or you need any help throughout the day, look for someone with a lanyard. A staff member will be able to help you or direct you to where you need to go to get the right information. Parents, you guys will be set up here. We'll have parent ambassadors. They're going to be able to help you guys with filling out all of the paperwork that you have, all of your forms. If you have any questions, again, look for a staff member or a parent volunteer. We'll be able to help you out. Students, you're going to head over this way to the media center and we'll get your Chromebooks. All right, students, you guys are going to wait here until your name is called, and they're going to proceed inside to work with one of our student volunteers to help you guys get set up with your Chromebooks. They'll show you guys everything you need to find your independent study sheets, find the work you need to do, how to contact your teachers, and how to navigate Jupyter Grades and your email.
Thanks, Dean Phelps. Well, you all know where you need to head now. I just want to thank you. My name is Chip Clarkson, and it's been an honor spending this time with you at the River Valley Orientation. Best of luck, and welcome to the River Valley family.